In this episode, we talk about life in the minor leagues and how to deal with it.
David Aardsma here at the David Aardsma Show. I mean the at TopVelocity.
The David Aardsma Top Pitching Tip Show.
No, the at TopVelocity hashtag Pitching Tip Show. Where you go Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat at TopVelocity hashtag Pitch Tips, hashtag Baseball Tips. Ask your question when they answer the show. 3-4 more days, something. David's gone. We're gonna have to take all these questions on David. I mean, come on.
Well, 4 more days, but this won't be out till what, tomorrow? Till tonight?
Tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, so essentially you try to get them in now as soon as you can.
Yeah, because after that, no more David questions. I refuse. Just kidding. No, keep them coming. I'll somehow get it to him during the year. He'll never answer them. I might have to fly to where he is.
Proper shaving techniques.
Yes, proper shaving techniques. How to shave.
How to transfer your hair growth to your beard growth. Yeah, it took a lot of work.
A lot of experience in that department. But no, we got a lot of questions here for David. Hey, real quick, coming to Houston, February 20th, 21st, going to Premier Baseball, the Zone and Legends in the Woodlands where David's family is. And so come out there. It's a seminar. It's $99 and get to learn about 3X pitching. Also to March 26th, we'll have a little 3X Velocity Clinic. I wouldn't say little. That's almost like the camp out there in Long Beach, California. So sign up for that. That's going to be under the 3X Velocity camp. You'll see it the March 26th date. All right, let's get started with the question for today. David Velasquez asks, great video. It'd be great if David could give some tips for minor league road games, bus rides, where to eat after night games, meal money, etc. Meal money. All right, he wants it all, man. Give him the dirt.
A lot of questions, a lot of different stuff. Where to eat? It's gonna be hard because wherever that bus stops, that's pretty much where you go.
Is it any different in I guess you didn't play indie ball. For me, playing indie ball or even playing in Europe or playing in college, is it any different on how we do things in baseball?
It's a little different. I mean, big leagues is a lot different. Big leagues, you're getting room service. You're getting food at the ballpark. You get on the plane, they're handing you food, like steak. You get to the hotel, you got a little meal thing right when you walk in. You got some fruit, got some bars and some drinks. And then you go up to your room, you probably call room service, so you're getting fat,
and then they're coming in and get your own masseuse. And
you can order masseuse in some hotels. Order in-room massages. It's
all right.
Awesome.
We'll talk to the people. The small percentage of people, or don't talk to the small percentage of people that have the experience.
I got a good one. The hard part is, and the same kind of thing in college and pro ball. A lot more responsibility though. What's your pro ball? When you're in college, coach kind of takes all the responsibility. But road trips are hard, tough, especially being on that bus for, I remember we had one road trip from right outside Memphis and Jackson, Tennessee, all the way, it was 8 hours. And then from there, we went another place, 8 hours. And then that place we had to come back, which was 12 hours. And then we made the playoffs. We played the same two teams. So we made the same exact road trip back to their place for 8 hours. We won it. Then back down to Jacksonville to play, and then back to.
So that
was miserable.
That's minor league ball.
That's minor league ball, but essentially outside of the Pacific Coast League, and which is AAA, West Coast AAA and big leagues, you're generally busing. Busing's gonna be a hard spot. I mean, it's the hardest part of it. You're traveling all overnight.
So talk about the bus. How have you perfected sleeping in a bus? That's what they want to know.
Everybody has different styles. There's the under the seat sleeper. There's the
fetal.
If you get lucky, you get one of those actual sleeper buses. That's money. Definitely stake out one of those seats, preferably at the top, because so no one will kick you out. If you're a young guy, just get in there and fall asleep, act asleep, and no one knows. No, the key is, I think the hardest part about it is the nutrition with it. So when you're in the middle of the South, you're in Nowheresville, Pennsylvania or Montana, is when you're stopping at Waffle House or something. be smart, man. Try to make the better choices. The better things they have on the items, load up on it. Load up on it. Load on it. Don't go for the triple waffle with chocolate and all that stuff. And you're setting yourself up for failure. You're already going to be in a tough spot, traveling all night. You're going to be miserable. You're retired.
Did you do this?
Don't overwhelm your system with crap. Yeah.
Did you do this? Like I figured it out. Okay, yeah, those guys, tell me if I'm wrong. I was just saying, tell me if I'm wrong. Those guys would go to Waffle House, would go to crap hole fast food, and I would find a grocery store. And the whole team would be going this way, and I would run a couple streets over to the grocery store. Could you do things like that?
If there's something like that, man, that's smart. I was bad though.
I did it all the time.
Until about 2 years ago, I really ate like crap. Yeah. And I was a skinny fat guy. I had the nice belly. The nice solid belly and tiny skinny upper body. But I didn't eat good. But at the same time, when I was younger too, my body dealt with it just fine.
Yeah.
But when I started getting a little older, you don't deal with it. And honestly, I kicked myself in the ass for not being good about it when I was in college, good about it in the minors. But try to make those better decisions. Sometimes you don't get a choice. I remember we were in Nashville even last year, or 2 years ago. We were in Nashville. The only place is a Waffle House. It's the only place to eat it. Nashville. We were by the airport.
Come on, Nashville.
We were by the airport. You had to get a cab for 5 minutes to go get anywhere else, but you can't get a cab.
Well, tell them how smart you are. When did you figure out renting the car thing in minor league ball?
You get a couple buddies together. That was a couple years ago. You get a couple buddies together.
Is that a secret? You don't
rent a car.
Out?
Well, some places don't let you do that. And it's kind of hard sometimes to return the car. You kind of got to get.
So you don't recommend that, or you do?
Well, when you got some cash and you got the clubbies, you can tip the clubby.
There you go.
That's a little different. But I would say always try to make the better decision because your body's getting its butt kicked by just the travel, the ups and downs, the playing a night game, traveling all night to play a day game. Try to make as good of choices as you can. Load up on the good stuff. When you're stopping at that grocery store or you're stopping at the gas station, don't just get the crap. Try to load up on good bars, good something, instead of the candy like everybody else.
Bring it with you, right?
Bring it with you. Be smart, man. Pre-plan for all this stuff. Bring a little cooler. That's the best thing, man. Get a little cooler, load it up with chicken, load it up with some healthy alternatives. And try to take it easy on the drinking too a little bit, because you're gonna
a lot.
You're gonna get on these bus trips and everyone's gonna probably be drinking, if you're anywhere that allows alcohol. So be smart about that stuff, man. Choose the good times and be smart about it. That's my best advice for those minor league trips.
He's asking money too, meal money. Any tricks on meal money?
I
know it gets better in the big leagues.
It gets a lot better in the big leagues. A lot better. Meal money, just understand half of that's gone the second you touch it because you're giving all of the clubbies. And then the other half, man, that thing's gonna be gone. You're losing money. Honestly, you're losing money. So you're not making a whole lot of money down there. You're probably putting more money going out than you have coming in. And that's tough, man. You got to pre-plan for all this stuff. When you're home, go to the grocery store, get 8 chickens for that home stand. Find the good deals, pre-make all your meals, bring them to the ballpark. You got a microwave, so you're saving some money on that end. You're eating healthy and you're making the right decisions.
Or get your girlfriend to do it for you.
That's always good. yeah. But then you're probably flying her out there, so then she's renting a car, and so you're losing money on that end.
Right.
No, but it's always, it's a lot of the situations, it's a hang with them. You do the best you can. When the only choice you got is Waffle House, you're not going to get a whole lot of great, choices in there. So try to make the best decisions you can instead of getting chocolate, don't. Instead of getting the giant maple extra syrup on there, don't.
Think ahead.
It's always about planning, thinking ahead, and always trying to plan as much as you can.
Yeah, because I think, unfortunately, because when you're on the road, everything's coming at you all the time, and you got to be here, you got to be there.
Great thing too. You're gonna be on the road. You'll probably always have a roommate. Get with a roommate. One that you guys are on the same page. You guys like the same sleeping schedule, the same TV kind of schedule.
Goes out the same amount of nights.
Same amount. Yeah, it has the same plan because man, there's guys that want to go out every night.
Yeah.
There's guys that don't ever even want to go out that are home. they're going to sit home, read their Bible, and do that. I mean, you get the whole total gamut. Find the guy that's just like what you like to do, and if you find your nutrition guy, find that guy who likes to hang out, make the good decisions, and then throw your mind together, and then you can go and get some better stuff. Then you can make a lot better choices because you got your buddy helping you out. Instead of you got total opposites, or he's going out at night and he's eating at crap place after crap place after crap place, and you start falling into that.
No, I think that's huge. It's that old saying: if you want to be successful, hang around successful people. Yeah. So I think be very wise, because typically, with your experience, isn't like the guy you room with pretty much the guy you throw with?
Absolutely.
I mean, you pretty much do everything with that.
Yeah, you become you end up becoming best friends because they force you to do so.
Yeah.
So find somebody who's successful that does it the right way and emulate them. Be with them. Force yourself in there, and right out the gate, like, hey, let's be roommates. Try to do as much as you can, and that roommate thing is a big deal too. That's a huge deal.
Yeah,
because I've had some roommates that they almost ruined my seasons by just how much they wanted to go out, and they're coming in at 4 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep and ruining my entire night's sleep. Now they're hammered and they're snoring, and my night's ruined because I got stuck with. So don't be smart on that route. Pre-plan everything. Expect the unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to help them out and think of anything else that is important to know about travel on the road. I think, like you saying, plan ahead. I never liked getting stuck, or I wasn't eating for long amounts of time. I always struggle with that. So I think that's huge, man. I think putting stuff in your bag that you can fall to if you don't have food is huge. Don't ever get stuck where you don't have food. You're an athlete. That means you're running on empty. I mean, how well are you going to perform if you get stuck in this place? I know in big league ball, that's a chance that happens, obviously, but in minor league ball, that can happen to you a lot. You're pretty much, fighting for whatever you can to stay healthy and competitive and energetic and on top of things.
Well, especially you get the AAA and the Pacific Coast League, you get a 5 a.m. flight.
Yeah.
So you're going to the airport. You're waking up at 4. You're going to the airport 5 for 5:45 o'clock flight. All your bags are already there. And you're tired, you're worn out, you're miserable, and you got to eat now. And then you're flying somewhere, you got to lay over, you got to eat again. You can set yourself up for failure really quick. So try to pre-plan that. Understand when you go through a certain city, find that place and go right there.
That was another thing too. In minor league ball, did you have to do this a lot? I mean, with indie ball, I did it to where I would call ahead the cities. If I'd never been to that city, I'd call ahead to find a gym. And so I knew on an off day I could go and lift.
Not bad, because a lot of times in the minors with the gyms, what they'll do is they'll have a gym where the whole team will go and lift at 10 a.m. lift. So the whole team actually meets down and gets in and goes lifts together at a gym. So they have every day 10 a.m. 1 a.m. 1 p.m.
And is that all levels of minor league you'll do that?
Generally.
Okay.
Except for they'll have it all levels, but when you get to the higher levels, you generally have gyms at the field, so it's a little bit more fluid. And guys generally are more veterans, so they can have their own routines. I lift after games, so I never go with the guys that lift early, because for me, I want to be 100% at 9:30 p.m. at night when I'm pitching. 10 o'clock at night, 10 p.m. is when I am 100%. So now, if I don't pitch, I'm still 100%. Let's go lift. Now I can go do it and have a full day recovery. So I don't like to lift and then go right into a game. I think for me, I feel weak.
All right, cool, great question. All right, if you have another question for David before he gets out of here, go to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, at TopVelocity, #PitchTips, #David Aardsma.
We had another question.
We do. We're going to do it in the next episode. And we'll answer it on the episode. And like I said, come check me out at Houston, Long Beach, or here for 3X Velocity Camp. See you next time.